kicking off our third match tonight. Starting out strong, we've got Cedric Alexander. And if you do remember, Cedric Alexander put on a big show against Chris Jericho on week 1 of SmackDown. And I know I didn't get to show it because audio and the clips messed up. He kicked out of 3 code breakers, and the 4th one finally put him away.
And to mention, this match was actually made by the SmackDown General Manager, not Raw, SmackDown General Manager by himself to see what Cedric Alexander really had. He wanted to see what his ability was to gauge. He wants to learn about his new superstars he just drafted. This GM hasn't been announced yet, but he definitely put him against somebody good. A good veteran like Christian can really go a mile.
But if you are curious, the SmackDown GM will be announced next Friday on week 4 of SmackDown.
Yep, the Friday after the show, so make sure you guys check in on that. As Cedric Alexander is also wearing the Charlotte Hornets colors. That might not be too good for him. They don't look so much for him, so I don't know how that's going to face him.
But as he said earlier, this match is put together by the GM, and here comes the veteran himself, Christian. Back-to-back matches with veterans Cedric Alexander has had, and he put on a great performance against Jericho, and it's really going to be interesting to see what he can do tonight against Christian.
Hey, I just want to say this is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and literally the most underrated wrestler of all time. So I think he's really going to give a great match to Cedric right here, and I feel like this is a great opportunity for Cedric Alexander to honestly prove himself to the rest of the locker room right here, and beat a veteran in the locker room like Christian, and earn the respect of somebody from like Christian.
And possibly even earn the respect of the GM himself for putting this match together.
Because who knows who the GM could be? It could be someone, honestly anybody. It could be Vince McMahon himself.
It could be Michael Cole.
Michael Cole, maybe. Maybe it's Jinder Mahal. I don't know.
But let's waste no further time. Let's jump right in this match because I'm super excited for it, and I know Adam is too. Alright, enjoy the match.
Alright, you guys see Cedric getting going. The young buck here, man. This should be an entertaining match here.
Both men kind of rocking a purple attire.
That's more of a Sacramento Kings attire for Christian here. I feel like they win a little bit more than Charlotte Hornets. As a clean break right there. We had a very clean break. Usually,
which is good. It's young. Both men are modest, and I know what you're already gonna say. Usually there's a slap in there.
Yeah, Christian showing the respect to Cedric. Cedric respecting his peers, his veterans, so that's good sign. As you see, just the veteran, just from Christian, just being
outwitting Cedric with that swinging neckbreaker, and then also moving out of the way. Cedric's head slammed into that turnbuckle
for sure.
And now
we're just running into each other, I guess.
Very veteran move there from Christian.
Cedric, see another move by Christian right there. Oh, his electric chair there. Ooh, his head is snapped right against that bottom rope. You know that has to hurt.
See, Christian may not be the youngest, but it doesn't mean he doesn't know how to reverse. He just has that in-ring awareness.
Yeah, it comes over the years from wrestling, man. You don't really get that till later in your career. As Christian's career kind of was shortened, but he's now made a comeback as he's getting slammed right on his head by Cedric right there. Cedric's going for that chop and missing wildly. Shout out Casper. Christian hitting those.
And Christian reversing and now putting Alexander's head right into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that Christian's the veteran in this match, but you can also tell that Cedric is by far the younger man here.
Yeah. But I heard you are more resilient and more aware. If you were part of the Un-Americans, they were an elite tag team back in the day.
Hey, Christian I think is like a 9-time tag team champion, but those stats don't matter.
They don't.
I don't know why I keep bringing them up.
Going for a pinfall. Not even a 1 count as Alexander kicking out. And as I told you guys earlier against Jericho, he is resilient.
Look at Cedric just getting worn down by the veteran Christian right here.
Honestly, if Alexander taps, I'll be extremely surprised, and he doesn't, as Christian didn't let him out, but Alexander made a little bit of an escape.
It's interesting to see this match too, because
Cedric kicking up now, gaining some momentum. Sorry to interrupt you.
You're good. Don't worry about it. As Christian showing the veteran here again, going back to those simple moves, right? That strong DDT. As everybody knows, Christian is from Canada, the Toronto area, and Cedric Alexander is actually representing Orlando, Florida tonight, his hometown too. As we are in Philadelphia, Judgment Day was happening right down the road.
Christian Could be looking to hit the switch. Could end it here. And he hits it. Is he going to pin? Immediately going for the pinfall. Cedric going to kick out. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. As you can see, the crowd is getting into it.
Hey, the peeps are really feeling Christian tonight.
They are. As you can see, whenever Cedric makes a move, their cheers kind of go down a little bit. They're booing a little bit. The lady over there's got her bumps down. The couple that, yeah, they're not too fond of Cedric, but
I don't know if it's not they're not fond of Cedric. It's just that Christian's clearly the fan favorite. He forgot how old he was.
He went for that springboard crossbody for the middle rope, and he just couldn't make it. As Cedric there waiting, and now with the huge slam to Christian, sending him to the mat. Cedric could be looking to end it here. Is he gonna put Christian away?
I believe that is called the lumbar check, if I'm not mistaken.
1, 2, and a kick out from Christian, or early 2 kick out.
This has been really a hell of a match from both men tonight. It's been very back and forth.
It really has, and Cedric now taunting a little bit as Christian's getting up. Being pretty aware of his surroundings, gaining a little momentum now as the crowd's kind of getting into it.
Ooh, look at that vertical from Cedric.
Missing, and another high jump and a kick up.
Cedric Alexander just is full display of the athleticism right here tonight.
Yeah,
and Christian telling him, hey, respect your elders, man. I can still fly too.
Christian maybe going for another frog splash. Cedric's not getting up though. Christian making the smart decision to get down. And that just comes with it. And Cedric, the insane athleticism, kicking up. I think he's kicked up more times this match than Shawn Michaels ever has.
Holy face.
It's basically a face buster. Cedric,
look at that nice elbow drop there.
And you can even see by the way he gets up. He's just energetic. He's young. 1, 2, 3.
Honestly, man, I'm not going to lie. I think you have another future star on SmackDown. SmackDown is definitely displaying their youth tonight.
I guess that's what happens when you're the A show. Yeah, okay, whatever. You got Rollins, alright, I get it.
Hey, Rollins has not even appeared on my show besides the first match, so he's been taking some time off.
He has.
He's getting married.
Hope it's not the Becky.
Hey, man.
But as you can see in the replays, this was an intense match, a really good match. 3 great matches so far on SmackDown.
Yeah, Cedric definitely earned that win yet. Definitely earned that win. I'm excited to see where Cedric will go after this, and I'm very excited to see Luke Harper in the future too.
Yeah, SmackDown's definitely got some upcoming superstars that can have see Cedric pumped to get that victory over the veteran.
As he's now beaten Chris Jericho and Christian, so
actually lost to Jericho, but it's okay.
Oh, he lost to Jericho.
He lost Jericho, but he survived 3 code breakers, so that's pretty impressive. And he kicked out survived 2 walls of Jericho.
Sorry, that was episode 1.
Yeah, it's okay. Memory slipping. That's what happens when we start getting older.
Like Christian.
Exactly.
All right, man. Let's get something right into this next match.
I'm stoked for this one. This next match is going to be a really good match. I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoy.
The following contest is a submission match and is for the United States Championship.
If you guys didn't hear JoJo, he did relay the message that this was a submission match for the United States Championship.
Come out first with a surprising appearance in a United States Championship match. It's Sami Zayn. I guess the GM just had, high hopes for him and thought that he would pair well with Cesaro.
Yeah, if you guys noticed a lot tonight, there's been we didn't have that much time to build to both of our pay-per-views. It was kind of rushed. We only got 3 weeks, and we had to find champions. We had to build storylines in 3 weeks, so it's damn near impossible because we're still trying to learn how we were. We got pretty much down the recording of Universe Mode. But yeah, next time we have 5 weeks to Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank's the next pay-per-view. It'll be done together like this, hopefully. And
I think that we're really going to try and record our voices together because it's an interesting way of commentating. In fact, we might grind out all of Money in the Bank in one night on both. I mean, it'll only be, 3 parts from each of us? Mm-hmm. So it really won't be that big of a deal. But if you did notice, this is a submission match, which is interesting because if you think about it, Cesaro won his first 2 matches off the sharpshooter. So he's coming in this match with a huge advantage. And
respect the Swiss cyborg, bro. 1 point. Come on, dude.
I'm sorry.
You're not going to treat him right. I'm going to offer you trade for him.
He's going to get Cesaro. Look at that man with that belt. Look at that man with that belt.
Sorry, guys. We probably shouldn't be discussing trades on air.
Champion for champion?
As we are both commissioners, and then we'll have our on-screen GMs if you guys haven't figured out. We're like basically the back behind, we're the Vince McMahons of the show. Basically, Vince was newly an announcer for WWE, and they found out he was the owner. But yeah, it's definitely exciting to see Cesaro used correctly.
By the WWE.
He is the inaugural United States Championship, so Tree and SmackDown definitely must believe in him.
Oh yeah, I believe in him 100%.
Because they're going to be fighting tonight for that beautiful title right there. The United States title is beautiful.
And it'll be interesting to see if another title changes hands. I mean, the SmackDown titles already changed hands. They were on so Friday, Saturday, is that a 3-day reign or a 2-day? Because it was Friday night.
Well, they held it Friday night, they held it Saturday, and they held it on Sunday. So,
true. It's a 3-day reign. We'll have to mark that down in the books.
Sami Zayn's looking mean.
Sami Zayn looking determined, but Cesaro not breaking the stare either. Looking right at Sami Zayn determined.
You gotta wonder, Cesaro is European, so
he is.
I wonder how he really does feel about that United States title.
It's interesting. He is wearing it with pride, though. And showing it off like it is his.
Swiss Cyborg, man. I feel like you definitely have another star here tonight. The theme of this paper really has been the future stars of SmackDown.
Yeah, so far.
Kind of how it really was in the original brand splits. They had a lot of future stars on SmackDown and a lot of established stars on Raw already, so it'll be interesting to see.
Interesting to see how this all goes.
We can't wait till Survivor Series where we really get to see who the A show really is.
The bragging rights will be given.
No lockup to start the match.
Yeah, Zayn gets no time when there's a quick offense against Cesaro.
You gotta think though, Zayn's probably definitely the weaker man. Cesaro's by far the strongest pound for pound WWE superstar in what we have, even on Raw. Pound for pound. Look at him. Look at that press.
That brutal land on this I don't know what to say. The slam that Zayn landed on his stomach like that, landing on Cesaro's knee, that had to be painful. But Zayn getting a little bit of offense in there.
It's nice. It's refreshing to see both these guys who've been used so incorrectly their entire careers to even get a chance. As Cesaro's knocking down the ref
and laughing about it, looking at the crowd, almost like happy at what he did. But I don't know if Cesaro knows, but
nice backdrop right there.
He needs that ref to win this match.
Yeah,
especially a submission match.
Be interesting to see Cesaro hold on to that U.S. title and really see what he can move. Unless he's trying to drop off that U.S. title and go after the WWE already. Who knows?
Who knows? But you're right. They are used very poorly and correctly in IRL. I know none of that matters here in the universe mode, but Zayn is the Intercontinental Champion, and 2 mid-card titles mean absolutely nothing.
Well, now they do. As Zayn's the first one to go to submission here. That's interesting to see. Trying to when
the ref put his arms like that, I thought Cesaro tapped out already.
It's going to be interesting to see because, as you saw right there, Cesaro just straight up manhandled him when he put him in the submission.
Yeah, there was not a hesitation.
As there may be a murderer entering your house.
At least my little brother.
Yeah, same difference.
Cesaro now getting into it with the crowd. It's not a false count anyway, right? It's just a submission.
I believe the submission doesn't need to take place in the ring.
I thought so as well. As Zayn, again, wasting no time getting Cesaro back inside that ring.
Cesaro is the bald head here.
He is bald.
As I think both of these superstars, again, have a very bright future for here on the SmackDown brand. But as Zayn's going to the top rope, Zayn, you can't win the match that way, man. Can't win the match this way.
Well, you can if he wears him down, but it looks like it's just going to end up wearing Zayn down. As Cesaro pounces right back on him as soon as Zayn lands.
Nice little chop from Cesaro right there, then throwing him over the ropes there onto the apron.
So going for a suplex.
Yeah, just a straight backdrop suplex right there.
You notice those suplexes, the superstar holds him in the air? You know what actually does something? And a huge Swiss uppercut. Now going for submission, but Sami's close to the ropes, but it looks like he's not going to go for it.
Sammy's incredibly close to the ropes here as he's just out wrestling Cesaro here and getting out as he is going for that sharpshooter.
He could be going for the sharpshooter. This is the way he's won his other 2 matches. Is Sammy going to tap out?
We did see him tap out Adam Cole with the same maneuver.
Sami Zayn, the 3rd victim to the sharpshooter.
Hey, he's shouting out Bret Hart here. He was a part of a tag team with Tyson Kidd, who is interesting, I believe, married to Natalya, who is one of the last people from the Hart Dynasty. So it's cool to see him pay tribute to Bret Hart in the Hart Dynasty here.
And you saw that unique maneuver and how he turned Zayn so he wouldn't be able to get near the ropes. And not many people are able, so far, no one's escaped the sharpshooter.
Yeah, that was an incredible match from Cesaro. I'm really excited to see his future match.
That was also an incredibly fast match.
Yeah, for a submission match, I thought that was going to be much longer.
Yeah, but again, like I guess the GM almost set Sammy for failure with knowing Cesaro's, I guess, kind of like
on top of the world right now.
Yeah,
he's on a definite winning streak, and he doesn't look to be slowing down anytime.
Yeah, so that'll extend his reign to 10 days as he goes. I mean, he'll be champion on SmackDown next week.
Yep.
So far the longest reigning champion on SmackDown. Cesaro is the U.S. champion. So let's waste no time. Let's get right into this next match, which should be extremely interesting. I hope you guys did enjoy part 2 of 3 of Backlash. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below what you want to see, and subscribe if you have not. Part 3 will be probably coming out tomorrow. I'm planning on uploading these just back to back to back, so look forward to that tomorrow.